Okay, down last paper 2 mark for you, 36, not great. So hopefully we'll see an improvement with this one. Very promising start, full marks on the first page. Well done. That's good. Right then, so mistake here. That is still a times, okay? If you write it down first of all into the formula as it stands, the cost you know is 230, number of days is 10 times 21 plus hiring fee, which we don't know. You work that out before you have to get rid of it, so it stays as a times. And then at this point you need to get the h in its own, so you have to undo and add 210 by subtracting 210. So what you end up with is this. Okay, so it's close, your method's nearly there, but it's not right, unfortunately. 52, and that is good. So 9 for that page. That's good. 5.5 foot. You're better off using meters. And 5.5 foot is not bad. And then you're reckoning that's 9 lots of 5.5 foot, which is 49.5 foot. So for your method, that's fine, but life is easier if you work in meters and you estimate that to be 1.5 meters. So 711 for that page. Something you need to be careful of here, I've just noticed, you have to include, you started counting the next one, whereas you have to count from the floor, so you have to count the first car as well. So really that should be 1, 2, 3, that should be up to 10. Okay, I'll leave you with full marks this time, but you need to be careful with that. 1 is there, then 2, then 3, and so on. That's good. That's good. Add 3 each time, divide by 2 each time. That's fine. However, those are digits and they want words. So you need to be careful the way that you write that. 9 for the page. Take a look at how I explain that on the video. That's correct. That's correct. This one's wrong. It's 3 times -1, which makes -3. Okay, yours is right for your wrong value of that there, so you're going to lose 1 mark there. That's good. That's wrong. Now hopefully with the work that we did on group data last lesson, that will make sense to you now. But basically, if you look at here, there were 14 patients who each had 2 visitors, so there's 28 visitors there alone. So you have to do that times that, plus that times that, plus that times that, and so on. 4, 6 of the page. Okay, 36 over 100 times 72, that is correct. You can leave that in, and the answer is not a percentage, you are finding a percentage of something. So you're going to lose 1 mark there because you should have left that in and then you added a percentage. This is wrong. Here you're turning something into a percentage, and what you're turning into a percentage is 78 out of 120, and then you times in that by 100. So each times 3, 126, 81. Very good. And that looks good as well. You shouldn't be putting the numbers in there really. What you should be describing is what each of them is. So service, breaks, etc., etc., not just the numbers. The numbers are represented by the size of each slice. .35 is correct, but C is wrong. You're measuring it. It's not like with a pi where you're moving the 0 there. The 0 is always at north, so you're measuring around there 146 degrees and then measuring the length from there. Okay, so with this one, 267.75 is correct, 294.89 is correct, 1474 is correct. That is very good. Well done. .13, blue and yellow. That's correct, but because it's written, because the probability is given as a decimal, you can just write it as 0.61. You don't have to put it over 1. Doesn't affect it, it's not wrong, but it's just not necessary. That's right, well done, and that's right, well done. 5/10 for the page. This is very good paper. I will explain that. If you watch the video clip, you may not have done products of prime factors. It's something we will practice in class. But also you can go onto the foundation part of the Jones the Sum website and print off practice product of primes on that. And with this one, what you need to be showing is that 1.4 gives you an answer too small and 1.5 gives you an answer too big. It's not asking you to work out what it is. You haven't done that. And you also haven't shown that one of these is too small. They're all too big according to you. So you haven't done what you need to do there. So watch the video. For each of these. This is a really difficult one. The first thing you have to do is to work out what that side there is, which you've done. I can't see any workings out, but it doesn't matter. 4.5 is correct. What you've then got to do is work out the area of the triangle, which is going to be 1/2 times base times the height that you found to be 4.5. That works out to be 6.3 centimeters squared. And then from there, to work out the volume of it, you have to multiply that area by 3.5. But well done, because you need to use Pythagoras to do that. You haven't, so I'm not sure how you did it, whether you actually drew it accurately, but 4.5 is right, so you get the marks. Okay then, Dan, so last time 36, this time 13, 22, 33, 42, 48, 53, 62, 72, 74. Brilliant. C, comfortable C. And that's really good. And when you go through it, you'll see things there that you could also get right that you left out. So I'm really, really pleased with that. Good lad, well done.